The Africa Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, Africa CDC, has been spreading its wings around the world to ensure the continent gets the vaccines it needs to fight the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, it has formed a task force to facilitate standardized COVID-19 vaccine approval. Correspondent Kulita Wanjohi has the details.
While the African Union's plan is to procure COVID-19 vaccines as a bloc, some individual countries are already making bilateral agreements with manufacturers. The World Health Organization says there are currently more than 50 COVID-19 vaccine candidates undergoing human trials. According to the World Health Organization, having lots of vaccines in development increases the chances that one or more successful vaccines will be proven to be safe and efficacious for the intended prioritized populations. But it is cautioning countries to obtain only vaccines that have been scientifically proven to be fit for use. The Africa CDC has formed a task force to guide African countries on this.
Regulatory agencies that have come together to establish themselves as a collective of regulatory bodies so that we can work regionally using the same and standardized approach from the African CDC to facilitate the approval process and regulatory processes of vaccines, so that if a vaccine is submitted, say in South Africa, they work with the SADC regulatory authorities there and put their stamp of approval there.
The African Union has already secured 270 million doses from 3 manufacturers, AstraZeneca, Pfizer and Johnson & Johnson. The first 2 have provisional approval from the WHO to be used as a double dose globally. The task force will guide on approved doses for each vaccines too.
So our position is clear. If a vaccine was tested for safety and also tested in phase 3 clinical trials as a double dose, it should be used as a double dose. The Johnson & Johnson vaccine is coming up as a single dose. We keep our fingers crossed that the vaccine will show efficacy, good efficacy results. And then it will be the emergency use authorization will be based on a single dose. And at that point, of course, it will be used as a single dose.
And with over 200 vaccine candidates for COVID-19 being developed, the Africa CDC says it is advisable for countries to use the African Union as a main point of contact to the manufacturers.